Yo, Kevin, yo, what's going on, my guy? My bad, I had to end it. You can hear me good, right? My thing not saved. Hold on. Let me see. Do. I thought I saved it. There we go. All right, there we go. Cool. What up, JJ? What's up, man? I'm just rewatching the game. Heck yeah. Let me tell you, do the search. Truenation. True Nation. True Nation. You already know, JJ. How you doing tonight, man? Oh yeah, you already know, Kevin. You already know. What was I gonna do? Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the TCU Horned Frogs taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Mm.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Ready, ready. Hold. 29 Philly. Two, ready.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. We've been watching them all year, but, David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last two.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. We got to see that today.
Terrier.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Still looking on the move. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try the run. Got room to work. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Goes to the option. Creates a little room. There he goes. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now facing a 3rd and long.
Green 25.
Dropping back, it's Osborne. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Cool. All right, you can hear me, Coley. This is true, or that is true, man. I hope we beat the Steelers and the Bears. Lose. Yeah, we need Chicago to lose
Let's see
to
what they have
the
dialed up as
Ravens.
this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
On the double. Cricket.
Looking to pass. It's Osborne. Finds the spot in the middle. Strong, firm tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Okay.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Slab.
Back to pass. Working that left side now. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact
We
that
got
they
10
forced the
days
turnover.
before our next game.
First play of
Yeah,
this drive comes from
y'all
the
need that
14-yard
rest,
line.
Kevin.
The give on the option. And he
Oh
never
my
had a
God,
chance
bro. I
to
can't run the
stop
ball.
hold as soon as he got it. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
All right, here we go, Chad. Oh man.
They had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Turn that off.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that.
Hold up, no. Settings, how do I turn that off?
got drilled trying to deliver the football, and
There
now
we
they
go.
face third down.
Man, I'm like, I need to turn
Listen
that
to this
off.
crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Belly stutter. Go. Lasso.
The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. At the 40, there he goes.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity,
Ready, set.
not keeping him in the
For
pocket,
real,
letting
Cole.
him
I'm
get
like, how's he
outside
doing this with
and
my
making
own team?
mistakes. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So the defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And you want to talk about game
I can't even
time.
get pressure
Everybody
like
on the
that.
defense run to the ball.
And that's a really
I
nice play. It's
appreciate
impressive.
y'all.
When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Tune up. Ready, go.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere
Wow.
close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver
Okay.
the
All
football,
right,
and
bro.
now they face third down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
Look at
And
this.
the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they're able to put a stop to
All
that
right,
return
all right, all
right
right,
at the
all right.
30-yard
Okay.
line.
On the
And
double.
Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't pass it up the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to throw, it's Osborne. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Okay, ready?
And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Set.
Hand off to Jones. Oh,
Yeah,
nice
right,
play.
bro.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first
Okay,
down.
break.
The Badgers have this offense rolling.
Flare. Flare. Ready.
Here comes the option.
Yeah, eyeball, baby, eyeball.
Defense trying to take it back. He almost kicked out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And listen, QB job number 1. Take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we steal people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row.
Wide open play. Run out of bounds.
There we go. Man, Kevin, this dude right here, bro. This dude is insane.
It's a
I
scoreless
don't
game,
get
but
it.
it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Ready.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Check. Reset.
Gives it to the back on the draw. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
On the
Well,
ready.
they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Oh,
Green
Cole, I know,
25.
man.
Boy, is that third down play turned into a disaster.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Vikings fans are officially the worst team in the NFC North. Yeah, because they 3-5. That's tough.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Ready,
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
42 Spider.
They'll move the wide
42
receiver.
Spider. Ready.
To throw, it's Osborne. Makes the grab down the middle.
Yeah, and the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Ringo.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Good
Look at that,
timing on the
bro.
quick out. Turning it on.
Oh my God. Yeah, freaking right.
Mark it at the 39. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
There is no freaking way. Ain't no damn way, bro.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Badgers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the red zone, it's Jones. Tough, determined, and gets it down to the 12.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things first and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Got it.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Okay,
now,
ready?
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly complete. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Break.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Now on the option. Now the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
One thing this defense prides themselves on is their preparation. And they knew coming into this game they were going to see option on fourth down. All 11 guys defensively are ready for it. The quarterback tries to keep it himself, but there is nowhere for him to go, and they turn it over on downs.
And with this misplaced
Oh
running. The
my
crowd
God.
forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach
That
accepts that
damn
they will
stadium,
take the
boss.
penalty.
Let's go, good defense.
Got them pinned
For
deep
real,
in their
Kevin.
own
I can't
end, and
even
this
make no
crowd trying to
adjustments
help
right
keep
now.
them there.
5 weak.
Looking for space. It's Cook. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He only needs 7 daylight, and the returner will be knocked down.
Ready,
Just
set.
enough time for one final play of the half.
Ready.
Solid 29. Solid 29.
Ready,
To the air, it's Osborne. Going to throw it over the top of the defense. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or
Black
attitude
24.
adjustments.
Black
They've got to
24.
find a way to run the ball at
Here we
least
go.
some here in the second half.
I do think you said that's important. I think learning the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On the
They've
double.
got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that
Ready,
last
break.
completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Moose.
Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Okay,
Third
ready?
down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wide. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes.
Green,
He's
20,
patient,
ready,
and
go.
he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game.
42
It's kind of
Spiders.
been a rock fight
4-2
on both
Spiders.
sides.
Ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to
On the set.
apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Set. Hutch.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Like
On
you
third
too,
and
Ma.
long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Mm-mm.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They cut it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and
Cole,
force
I
the
can't do
football back
nothing,
into
bro. This is
traffic. That's
insane.
exactly what happened there.
Here's the pressure.
Look
Blasted
at that.
as he lets it go.
And
This is
defense
ridiculous.
again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really,
Ready,
really good
set.
defense, or let's say, I guess, on the
Golly.
other side. This offense has really been bad.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that.
Bro,
Physical
this is
pass
nuts,
defense.
bro.
It brings up a fourth down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a
Ah,
third down. What a great job flying to the football,
mm,
getting a hit,
mm.
forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want anything from overuse. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to
Dude,
the
I think
return.
this has been the most horriblest game I've played in my life on college. This is just nuts.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin
6-9-1,
offense onto
get
the
it
field.
sparked.
And points have been
29
hard to
Philly.
come by in this one. They'll try to
2-9
put
Philly.
together a drive. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This dude has negative
It
20
doesn't matter
rushing
what
yards with his
run crew you
quarterback.
have
This
called,
is
if you're running
wow.
inside or outside. If
Ready
the
up.
defense gets penetration, everything is done.
I
You
hope
saw
so,
that
Cole.
right
Man.
there. Great job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Osborne. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Let's go.
Might be changing the route.
Timber.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. Tackle was made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You gotta love
For
that.
real,
On
Kevin.
defense,
This
one
is
of the most
crazy,
critical
bro.
statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
I can't run the ball. I can't throw the ball. Like,
Ready,
First play of the drive comes from the 41.
yeah, man.
Here we go. Lion. Reset.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got enough for
There
the
we
first,
go.
and he's still going.
There we go.
It's a running room. Touchdown, home run. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make
Cole,
plays
oh
all
my
over the field
God.
from all different
Kevin,
spots. That's why
jeez.
you
It
got to
took
find
me
ways to
all the
give
way
him
to the third
touches
quarter.
as much as possible because
This
he'll
is
make it happen.
crazy. But we'll take it though. Oh man.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Got it.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Fires left.
Give me that.
Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a
We
solid
need
return.
that too. Where'd he come from?
And if you're the quarterback, you
Okay,
might
ready?
want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you know
Now
he
we
can do
got
this
some
game.
momentum.
He's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head.
Oh man.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Pound 55 weak.
Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, TCU. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease
We
in that
needed
kickoff
that,
coverage,
Kev.
and he'll be
Man.
stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Spider.
And off to Jones.
Go,
Brings it in the open.
Yeah, right.
And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
On the
As
set.
they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Easy. Set.
Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Ready.
So the final period starts with a second down play.
Set. Set.
Give to the back. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this
On the
offense down
ready.
the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run
Clear.
the football,
Clear.
eat
Ready, go.
clock, continue to feed your dude.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you
Ready,
necessarily
set.
spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take
Set.
advantage.
Ready.
Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far. And a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up. And another great job
Here we
that time in
go.
coverage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Got room on the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the
Let's
game.
go,
You've got a
y'all. Let's
multi-possession
go,
lead.
Kevin,
Take away
Cole,
all the deep stuff. They
whoever
can
in
force
here.
the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position
This
to
is all
shut this
Heisman
clock away and get it done.
fit. I'm playing against somebody right now.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me
Yeah, this
now it's time to
Dynasty.
start running the
Yeah.
football, run the clock,
Yes, sir, it
get it,
is.
break it down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable.
Okay,
Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep playing him, I guess.
Trying to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
On the
Can
set.
the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
42
Defensive press
Spider.
coverage.
4-2 Spider. Ready.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little
Let's go,
too far
Cole.
out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Just into the end zone and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Ready.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Cricket.
Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
On the ready.
There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
Fires one high and deep.
Somebody's gonna have to
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it
Ready,
is hard
ready.
to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've
29
been so
Philly.
good, man.
29
Dialed in. You could tell
Philly.
they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Takes the grab. With a piece to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Ready.
Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Back to throw. It's Osborne. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab pass. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Lizzie.
The Badgers in the hurry up. They'll move the wide receiver.
Ready.
To the air on first down. It's complete. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Got it.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes one. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Osborne. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They can stop the clock a couple of more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did so.
Hey, Cole. I'm gonna lay down and get ready for bed. Hey, Cole, we gotta talk tomorrow, bro. What the heck was this game, dude? What was that? Bro, I'm sitting up here like, ain't no way. 20, I'm glad I shut them out, though. Ole Miss, Arizona State, South Carolina, Baylor, Texas Tech, A&M. Winnable schedule. All right. Kev, yeah, I'm sitting up here like, I couldn't do nothing on offense. I'm like, how is this man doing all this? It's crazy. 2-0 in the conference. A&M 2-0 too. But yeah, we need to talk when you want tomorrow. Yeah, Cole. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Let's see. 5-1, 2-1 conference. North Carolina, Florida State, Gators. Oh yeah. Carolina, Clemson, Colorado, Washington, Florida State, Virginia. So yeah, you got two CPUs and three more users, Cole. Or no, four more users. Clemson, Carolina, Colorado, Florida State. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting for you. But guys, I'm gonna get off for now. Shout out to Kevin, Cole, JJ. Yeah, that's all who came through. I'm gonna get off, guys, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I appreciate y'all.